Yo, what up? What's cracking, everybody? Came on here real quick. I needed to speak on this. I need to speak on this. So wait for some of the people to come on in. But I want to make an announcement today. I'm going to I'm gonna start using a intro song uh for most of my videos, particularly the wrestling ones. And I'm gonna use Jay Uso's uh interest thing as my intro because I love it, and the song kind of, it represents who I am. The title, it's just me, Oos. Day one, this is just me, Oos. Day one, this is just me, Oos. Day one is line them all up. I'm knocking down like this. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Berry, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Wait for a couple more people to come up in because I know everybody went through it. I know everybody just went through it. So you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. You know, got my live I'm doing later on today with the underworld. Um just came up here to talk about this emergency testing that they just did. So I'm just waiting for some more people to come up in here. So I think people are yet again confused about what just happened. So I'm just gonna lay it all out for everybody. So everybody can, that's why I said pay to that. That's why the title is called "Pay Attention, People." This is you know this is important. Godfather interest coming aboard the home train. Won't you like this fatty for this pimp daddy? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, John? Yo, John, we getting closer. It's Wednesday. Are the palms starting to get a little sweaty now? Yeah, I gotta catch up on my sports shows and stuff too. See what everybody talking about. But this is important though. You know what I'm saying? So everybody come on up in here. Come on in. Come on in. It's just me, Oos. Matter of fact, hold on for a second. I'll be right back. Uh, 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 no, because we gonna win. Well, that's what y'all hoping for. That's what y'all hoping for. Y'all got a lot of work to do. Cause we about to run y'all. We about to run y'all. But yeah, we're going. You know what I'm saying? I want to discuss this because I didn't even know that this was going on today. To be honest with you, and just a little while ago, probably maybe like about 30 minutes prior to it, I I got a I got a pounding headache from listening to that. Oh, he was on for 2 hours today. Yeah, I'll be missing his early morning lives because I'm out here on the West Coast. I ain't think to hell, and I can only really catch except when OU put a post on, I can catch the ones I miss. But the ones he keeps up, I'm able to see still. But we ain't talking about old McDoubles right now. This is lot. This is more important than McDoubles. You know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get it going. Get something every day from it. Yeah, yeah. It's always gonna be that way. Cause look, I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm not even gonna address this here. They keep on talking about we keep using him for content because we don't have content of our own, but yet they're the ones constantly talking. Look, I have a whole bunch of different content on here, so you know what I'm saying. You know, so. But anyways, so everybody just went through the emergency national broadcasting system, right? The cell phones, TVs, radios, all that, right? Now they said it was going to last for an hour. It didn't last for an hour. Matter of fact, it didn't even last for 30 minutes. Which is nothing new. It's nothing new. I know some people were they were, you know, like, oh my goodness, what are they planning? What are they gonna do? And oh my goodness, they're gonna send out a frequency signal and stuff like this. First of all, people calm down because the signal wasn't no different than the normal signal that they normally put out. Right? Now, if there's a different signal, you would definitely notice the different rhythm of the frequency. Because there is a difference, and they have played the other one before. You know what I'm saying? But let me just tell people. First and foremost, this ain't the first time that they've done this. Okay? This ain't the first time that they've done this. You know what I'm saying? Now I know some people might have forgotten, you know what I'm saying, but this ain't the first time that they've done this. Okay? Remember, they did this. Now, for those that are old enough to remember, they did this back in the 90s. Okay? They did this back in the 90s. Then they did this again in the 2000s when George Bush was president. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Now, what a lot of us have been telling everybody out there is because there's a fear of, oh, World War III, demonic spirits, and this and that, and that. There is an agenda going on. There is an agenda going on. Okay. But you won't have to be worried if you actually paid attention to when we tell you people these things. That way you could already be prepared for what happens. Like when this happened, I was not worried at all. I'm not worried about no frequency. I'm not worried about that. See, y'all weren't about that. Y'all weren't about that. But y'all not worried about the constant frequencies that they constantly put in us every single day. Like right now, I'm on a StreamYard, I'm on my cell phone, and I'm taking in the frequency, silent frequencies that they're dishing out through the phone. The different sounds you hear every single day, those are all frequencies for different reasons. But y'all don't pay attention to those. Y'all pay attention to, oh my goodness, the emergency broadcasting. Oh my goodness, the world coming to the end. Oh my goodness, what I did. Maybe if you actually paid attention to these other frequencies, you wouldn't be jumping out your body when something like this happens. And trust and believe when I tell you this. If something was actually going to happen, that's not the signal that they're going to put out. That's not the signal that they're going to put out. It's not. That's not the frequency signal that they're going to put out. Okay? You weren't about the frequency getting into your bodies and, ooh, well, then you need to be worrying about more about other environmental things that are actually doing more damage to our body structure than the actual frequencies that they're putting out for the emergency broadcasting system. You doing a live for what game? Oh, for the Senate. John, are you really asking me that? Yeah, I know you is not asking me that. I know you're not asking me that. You should already know the answer to that. Chaos, what's happening? What's going on? Aliens, aliens are already here, John. Aliens are already here. They're already here. And they live amongst us. Pay attention now. Pay attention. They've been doing this shit for a minute now. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vaccinated zombies and shit. I was on my phone when it happened. Oh, you was? Yeah, they hey, my phone completely went black. I had the thing pop up and my whole phone went black after that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, John, I'm talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like when they even when they like when they put out the Amber Alert for a missing kid, and you know how the Amber Alerts would like pop up on your phone and stuff. Listen to the sound. Listen to the sound. There's a similar sound to different things. You know what I'm saying? My personal phone started talking and shit. I sat that picture. Hey, I'll be cracking up when that be happening. I'll be like, what the, hey, okay, get your, what the fuck are you talking to me for? Shut up. You know what I'm saying? But it's just amazing me when things like this happen. People jump out of their bodies. Now I went around and I texted everybody because I wanted to make sure everybody knew what was going on, because although this isn't necessarily per se very important in the bigger grand scheme of things, but it's something that it needs to be paid attention to, because this comes out of nowhere. They frequently do this. As a matter of fact, let me drop something else on you. Do y'all realize that they run tests on every single last one of us and nobody knows about it? Nah, it won't just the alert. Oh, someone was talking and I was like, yeah, nope. Yeah. I'm gonna say this again. Do y'all realize that they run tests on us that, well, for those that don't know about it, they run tests on us all the time. All the time. But I don't see none of y'all jumping out y'all bodies over this. But when something like this happens, y'all jump out y'all bodies. Like, no, don't jump out your. Once again, if there was something that was actually going to happen, like the way that they did this, if something was actually going to happen, the frequency would be a different sound. It wouldn't be the normal emergency broadcasting system sound that they've been putting out long before a lot of us was. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely and when the person when they have that thing speaking, you know, the sound, you know what I'm saying? I'm stupid. Solar test won't work. Nah, no, they're see, and this is the thing. This is what people not seeing. So we know how crazy the world has gotten, right? We know how crazy the world has gotten. You know, all the violence and destruction and everything that's been going on. Now, conversations happen, and yeah, some of it has to do with the lack of parental discipline on kids. Yeah, that plays a big part of it. But that's not the reason why people. You know why people are losing their minds these days, and why people are just jumping out their bodies off the smallest things, is because over the years they have put in different frequencies to change up the body structure, not just from a physical standpoint, but from a mental standpoint. That's why you see people when you see them one way, they're like, "Oh, okay, I see you." Boom, 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 and then let's say you don't see them, you don't see them again for like 2 or 3 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, and then you're scratching your head, and you're like, "Well, you're not the same person. I mean, you're still you, but there's something different about you." That's because the frequencies, the radiations, all of those gets into our body and they change up how we move, how we think, you know? That's why you remember when you was a kid and you would go to put something in the microwave and they will always tell you, you was always told, don't stand in front of the microwave. You know, now for a lot of us hardheads, we did that stuff anyway because we just wanted to see what they was talking about. Do you realize that that changed up the mentality of your brain? Now it's not going. Sometimes it's not going to have like an immediate effect. Sometimes it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a gradual change. You know, sometimes it does automatically. You know what I'm saying? But there's a reason why they told you that. There's a reason why they told you that. You know, there's a reason why they told us as a kid, don't sit right in front of the TV. You know, now granted, they should have been a lot more clear. Like they should have elaborated on why, you know, a little bit more than just a little bit that they gave us. But nonetheless, they knew. We know now. You know, John, you funny. You know, so I just want everybody just to, you know, that song, calm down, calm down, just calm down, okay? Just calm down. Nothing's going to happen today, people. Nothing's going to happen today. But what you need to do is you need to pay attention to all frequencies, because a lot of times we ignore those frequencies and we don't even pay attention to them. We do things and we don't even consciously know that we're doing them. You got to peel back the layers, people. You got to peel back the layers. And there you will find the truth. There you will find the truth. Why do you think they look? They took down my 5G video. Now they kept it up. They kept it up for a whole year. They took it down right when they was putting up the 5G. You know what I'm saying? Like right when they was in full 5G mode. That's when they decided to take my video down. Why would they take my video down? Could it be that I was saying something that was the truth, I was saying something like, "Oh man, he knows they yeah, I do know, I do know." So I just want the people to just pay attention to the different frequencies. Learn what the different frequencies do to the body structure. You know what I'm saying? Do your research because there are things that have been going on, like these frequencies that continue to uh come through our different phones, TVs, radios, um, microwaves, lights that we have in our homes, um, the music that we listen to, um, car sounds, uh, uh, sirens. You know, all these different things mean something. They all mean something. So you need to make sure that what each one of those frequencies mean and what they do to the body. And once you start doing that and you start getting a clear understanding on what it really is, you're not going to jump out your body when they do this stuff because this ain't the first time that this has happened. And it's not going to be the last time it's going to happen. I'm pretty sure they're going to run another one probably right before the New Year. And then if they don't do it right before the New Year, they're probably going to do it in the first quarter of next year. So just be mindful on what's going on and stop jumping out your bodies. Just be prepared. Just be prepared. And when you actually do your study and actually do your research and you realize what's going on and what is about to happen, then you won't be jumping out your body. More or less, you will be getting yourself prepared. You will be getting yourself prepared. So when it does come down, all you have to do is just bust a move. And you know what I'm saying? You know exactly what to do. And you won't have to be scatting around trying to figure out what's going on. Oh my God, I can't, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? You already know what to do, so you will know how to move accordingly. Simple as that. Simple as that. Tubby Live going to see what he's saying. Oh shit, he ain't saying nothing, but I'm good, you good, family good, hope everybody good. Yeah. So I just want to come on here. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, we can go into a deeper conversation about this later. But I'm about to jump off of here. So I just want everybody to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we definitely will get into a bigger discussion about this. But yeah, nothing's finna happen today, y'all. Nothing's finna happen today. They didn't use a different signal. They didn't use a different. No, they didn't. Okay, so just calm down, people. Calm down, chill out, go on about the rest of your day. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all tap in later on. AEW Dynamite live stream reaction with the homie, the cousin, the fam, the underworld will be in the building, and we gonna swerve when we ride. Yeah, swerve when we ride. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see you later on tonight, y'all. So until then, we're gonna keep it cracking. We're gonna stay positive, and I'm about the bitch. And hey, I might go over there and see what old Mick Doubles is talking about myself. So I'll see y'all 5 o'clock Western, 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 Central, 7 Mountain, something like that. Y'all know what I'm saying. So all right, y'all, I'm up out of here. Peace.